Hello dear students, I hope that you all are fine and doing great. So today we are going to start our exercise 15.1. You can see here exercise 15.1. Okay, so today we are going to learn about multiplying and dividing fractions. So first we will see how we will multiply fractions. Okay, so let's move to our page. So here we are now. The page number is, you can note it down, page number is 169. Okay, so let's move to the first question here. In the first question he says calculate 1 by 4 multiply 3. You can see here 1 by 4 multiply 3. I told you today we are going to solve fractions. We are going to multiply with fractions. Okay, so here you can see there that this is the fraction form, and then we have to multiply with this number, which is 3. Okay, so we will see how we can multiply. Okay, now then he continues and he says draw a diagram to show your answer. Okay, so we have to draw the diagram and also show the answer in the diagram. So let's see how we can solve the question and then how we can draw the diagram. Okay, now look here, I'm going to write here now. Okay, he says here 1 by 4, this is the question number 1. I'm going to write here question number 1. He says that 1 by 4 multiply by 3. Okay, now I am going to draw 1 by 4. How can we draw 1 by 4? I hope you remember. Okay, look here, 1 by 4 means that how many parts total we have? Yes, 4. We have 4 total parts. Okay, so draw 4 total parts here. 1, then draw with me 2, and the last one is 3 and 4. Okay, the total parts are 4. Now what we have to do is we have to solve this question here. Put the sign of equal here. Now this is very easy to multiply with a fraction. What we have to do is we have to multiply this number with numerator. Remember, we have to multiply the number with the numerator. I hope that you remember what is the difference between numerator and the denominator. Okay, so multiply 3 times 1 is 3, and this denominator will comes down here. Okay, see, so the answer is 3 by 4. Now we have to show in the form of diagram. Now we have the diagram. Okay, the diagram is 1 by 4. Now okay, the fraction is 1 by 4, so the answer becomes 3 by 4. Now total parts here we have are 4, but how many shaded parts we have to make? 3. Okay, so let's shade 3 parts. 1 2 1 2 and 3. So this is the answer in the diagram form. Okay, I hope that it was easy to understand for you. Now let's move to the question number 2 here. In question number 2 he says calculate 1 by 5 multiply 6. Okay, this is same question as question number 1, but only the values are different. Okay, and then he continues, he says draw a diagram to show your answer. Okay, so we have to show the answer in the form of diagram. Okay, so let's start this one. Question number 2 is here, and in question number 2 he says, I'm going to write here 1 by 5 multiply by 6. Okay, so what we have to draw is 1 by 5. 1 by 5 means that how many total parts do we have to draw is? Yes, it's 5. So let's draw the diagram with 5 parts. Okay, this is the diagram. Now let's make 5 parts. Okay, 1. Okay, we have to try to draw equal parts. Okay, 1 2 3, here is 3, and then 4 and 5. 4 and 5. Okay, now let's solve this question here. 1 by 5 multiply 6, put a sign of equal here. Now we know that how we can solve it. We have to take the number and multiply with the numerator. 6 times 1 is 6, then here we have 5. The denominator will come down. Okay, so we have to draw this on the diagram, this fraction we have to draw on the diagram. Now look here, 6 by 5 means that how many total parts we have? 5. 1 2 3 4 5. And how many parts we have to we can say color them? How many parts we have to color? It's 6, but the question is here, the total parts we have is 5, so how can we color 6 parts? So for this we have to draw one more diagram with 5 parts. Okay, I'm going to draw here now. Look here, like this. Okay, draw it now with me. 1, then 2, then 3, then 4 and 5. Okay, so now look here, so we have total parts 5. Okay, sorry, here 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now look here, let me erase this one. So how many parts we have to color? 6. Okay, look, 1 2 3 4 5 and then 6. So you see, that's how we solve the question number 2. Okay, now let's move to the question number 3. Okay guys, here's the question number 3. You can see here, sorry, just wait, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, this one is question number 3. Let's read this one. He says Amy, Kiki and Magda work out 1 by 6 of multiply 4. Here are their methods. Okay, so these are the methods of Amy, Kiki and Magda. This is the method of Amy, and here is the Kiki, and let me move down, and this is the method of Magda. And what he says, he continues, he says, which method do you prefer? Explain your answer. We will see which method is best for us, which is easy for us. Okay, so let's move now. Let's start from Amy. Okay, so the question is here, 1 by 6 multiply 4. Okay, so what Amy is doing, she is, look, how many total parts here we have? 6. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, and here is 4. Okay, so when we multiply 1 with 4, so how many parts do we have to color? Is 4. So what is she doing? She is taking 1 by 1. Look, 1, this 2, 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 1 4. Okay, she is taking 1 by 1. Okay, now look, what is she doing? She is drawing 4 diagrams, 1 2 3 and 4. All are equal, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6 and 1 by 6. Okay, she is taking one part from here, 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, so when she will add all the parts, she will get the answer of 4 by 6. Okay, so that's how Amy is solving the question. Now let's move to the Kiki now. Now look at the Kiki. I think this is the most simplest method. Now what is she doing is, she is just multiplying the number with the numerator. So one time, look here, I'm going to write here 1 by 6 multiply 4. Look here, 4 multiply 1 will be 4, and this denominator will come down as 6. Okay, now the answer is 4 by 6. 4 by 6 means that how many total parts do we have? 6. Look, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. And how many parts do we have to color? 4. 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, this is the method, I think the easiest method that we can solve a question. Okay, now let's move to the next question, to the Magda. How Magda is solving? Magda is solving in the same way that Amy solved. Okay, now look here, I'm going to show you. Look, this is the same way, huh? But the only difference is, I'm going to show you here. Just wait. Okay, so I was saying that the only difference was the diagram. You can see here the diagram. Amy used this diagram, you can see here, and Magda used number line. We say this diagram as number line. Okay, what is she doing? She starts from 0. Okay, then she writes here 1 by 6. Okay, then she adds 1 by 6 in every step. You can see here 1 by 6, 1 by 6. In every step she is adding 1 by 6. When she add here 1 by 6, here in 1 by 6 it becomes 2 by 6 here. Okay, then she adds again 1 by 6 here, and it becomes 3 by 6. Then she adds again 1 by 6, and it becomes 4 by 6. Okay, so the answer here will be 4 by 6 here. Okay, this one will be the answer. So you can choose any method, maybe Amy, Kiki, or Magda, but I would suggest you that you can choose Kiki method, because it is, I think it is the simplest method. Okay, so write the answer of question number 3 here, guys. Let me write here. Okay, this is question number 2. Now here question number 3. So you can say that I prefer Kiki. Okay, you can choose whatever you want. Okay, it's up to you. There is no compulsory. Okay, nothing is compulsory. Okay, I prefer Kiki. Why? Because right here the reason, because it is the simplest method. Okay, I hope you understood this page, this concept. Okay, the concept of multiply with a fraction. Okay, this is very easy, and if you have still any question, you can ask me whenever you want in the comment box. Okay, no problem. So okay, dear students, so this is the next page number. I'm going to write here page number 170. Okay, so we are going to solve question number 4 here. So in question number 4, he says draw a diagram to help you calculate 1 by 3 multiply 4. Okay, so we have to solve the question, and we also have to draw the diagram. Okay, so we are going to solve here now. You can see the question is 1 by 3 multiply by 4. So what we have to draw is 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 means how many total parts we have to draw. It's 3. Okay, so let's draw now. I'm going to draw here. Okay, here, like this. 1 by 3 total parts we have to draw is 3. Okay, so draw with me. 1 here, and then 2 and 3 here. Okay, like this, like this. Okay, so I'm going to solve this now. 1 by 3 multiply by 4. Just wait. Okay, I am going to raise this one. Just wait, I have to make a little bit space here. Okay, 1 by 3 multiply by 4. So how do we solve this question? To multiply with a fraction, we take the number and multiply with the numerator. Remember, numerator. So 4 times 1 is 4, and 3 will comes down like this. Okay, so now we have to draw this in the diagram. It means that the total parts we have to draw is 3. How do we know? We know that in the denominator, we take the number of denominator to find out how many parts, how many total parts we have to draw. Okay, remember this thing. Okay, so how many parts do we have to shade? 4. Okay, this is the same problem that we faced in the previous page. Okay, that total parts here we have 3. Okay, the total parts here we have 3, but we have to shade 4 parts. Okay, so for this, what we have to do is let me shade the parts. 1 part, 2 parts, 3 parts, but we have to shade 4 parts. So what we have to do is we will draw one more diagram with 3 equal parts. We will draw one more diagram with 3 equal parts. I'm going to draw it in front of you now. 1 1 2 and 3. Okay, like this. Now how many parts do we have to shade? 4. We have shaded 3 parts. Now 1 more part. Okay. Okay, I want to show you how you can solve this question on number line. Okay, let's see. I'm going to draw the number line here. Let me take this line, straight line here. This is number line. Okay, like this. Okay, the next thing you have to do is here that you have to make arrow like this. So here you have to write 0. Okay, then mark the points. How many points you have to mark? Maybe 4 or 5. Okay, look, 1 2 3 4 and 5. Why 4 or 5? Because the number of the number of parts we have to shade is 4. Okay, so you can increase one more point. You can write 5 points here. Okay, now look, what we have to do is we have to do like this. Okay, so here it will be, what we have to add is 1 by 3. In every step we have to add 1 by 3. So right here 1 by 3, add, okay, plus. So in the next step add 1 by 3. Now 1 by 3 and 1 by 3 will become, yes, 2 by 3. Again add 1 by 3 here. So here we have 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 in if we add 1 by 3 in 2 by 3, it will become 3 by 3. Okay, then in the next step we will add again 1 by 3. So it will become 4 by 3. So this is the answer. 4 by 3 is the answer. You can see here when we solve this one, so the answer was 4 by 3. This is the very simplest form you can understand. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Okay, the next question is question number 5. You can see here this one. He says Aaron multiplies a unit fraction by a whole number. Listen to me. What is a unit fraction and what is a whole number? Look, unit fraction, this is the unit fraction, 1 by 5. We know that. 1 by 5. We know that. 2 by 3. We know that. 5 by 7. These all are fractions. We write fractions in this form. And fraction means, I told you many times, parts. Okay, now you know that what is unit fraction, what is whole number. Whole number is this one, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. These are all the whole numbers. Okay, I hope that you understand the difference between unit fraction and whole number. Got it? Okay, so let's move and let's see how we can solve the question. Okay, he writes okay, Arun writes this one. He says when we multiply this fraction, unit fraction, 1 by 5 with 5, the answer is 5 by 25. I hope that you found the mistake. He says explain what Arun has done wrong. Okay, I am going to first write the correct answer. Okay, we are going to solve first, then we will see. I will tell you what is the mistake here. The question is 1 by 5 multiply by 5. So we have talked about this, that when we multiply our fraction with a whole number, so what we do, we multiply the whole number with the numerator only, not with the denominator. No, not with the denominator. Okay, so 5 multiply 1 is 5, and then this 5 will come down as it is. Okay, okay, so the answer is 5 by 5, and 5 by 5 is also equal to 1. Why? Because 5 and 5, they are dividing with each other. So if we can cut them, if they are coming in the same table, are they coming in the same table? Yes. 5 times 1 5, 5 times 1 5, so the answer will be 1. Got it? For example, you have 6 by 6, the answer will be 1. Okay, if we have the same number in the numerator and denominator, the answer will be 1 every time. If we have 15 by 15, the answer will be 1. 15 times 1 15, 15 times 1 15, 100 by 100, 100 by 100, the answer will be 1. You see, I hope that you understand this concept. Okay, let me remove this one. Okay, this is the answer. So what's the wrong with this? Okay, the wrong thing is Arun multiplied the whole number with the denominator. Okay, we only multiply the whole number with the numerator. Okay, so we can write here, he multiplied with the denominator. He multiplied with the denominator. This is what he does wrong. Okay, he did wrong. Okay, so okay guys, the next question is question number 6. This is very interesting because before this we were multiplying the fractions, okay, with the whole number. Now we are going to divide. This is the sign of division. Okay, let's wait. This is a sign of division. Now we have to divide a fraction. How can we divide? This is very easy and very interesting. Okay, I hope that you would love the method. Okay, now look here. Let's say I am going to take this question. Okay, for example, this is a fraction and we multiplied fraction with the whole number. This is whole number. Okay, so we have to multiply with the numerator. So 5 times 1 5, and this denominator will come down, and this is the answer. But now we don't have to multiply, we have to divide. Look here, look, divide. We have to divide. Now how to solve this one? I'll tell you how to solve this one. Okay, now look here. This is question number 6 here. You can see here, this is question number 6. This is a question. Okay, now let's see how we'll solve this one. I'm going to write here 1 by 5 divided by 2 divided by 2. So how we will solve this one? Now look, listen, what you have to do is write 1 by 5 here like this, and this is a sign of divide. So what you have to do is you have to change the sign of division as the sign of multiplication. Listen to me again. What you have to do is you have to change the sign of division into the sign of multiplication. Do you understand? And one thing that you have to change is, you see, this is 2 by 1. I said this is 2 by 1. Why did I say? Listen, any number, if it does not have any denominator, then it has one that we cannot see. It has one that we cannot see. Okay, if you see a number here, let's say you see number 5 here. Okay, here, here you let's say it's 6 here. Okay, so do you see any denominator? No, then you have 1 here. Okay, so let's say you have 2 by 1, this one. So what you have to do is you have to change the positions. When you have to change the sign from division to multiplication, you have to change the side of 2 by 1 into 1 by 2. Okay, this is a very simple step. So what you have to do, the next thing is, just wait, let me raise this one. So this is 1 by 2. So what is the next thing you have to do is, look here now, you have to multiply numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. When we multiply only with the numerator. Okay, but when we have to divide and we convert into multiplication, then you have to multiply numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. Okay, let's start now. 1 numerator with the numerator, 1 times 1 1, denominator with the denominator, 5 times 2 10. So this is the answer. You can write here 1 by 10. You see, that's how we solve this question. Let me find the space to write the next question. Just wait. Okay, I am going to solve this one now. 1 by 6 divided by 3. Look here, this is question number A. Now I'm going to solve here question number B. The question number B is 1 by 6 divided by 3. Put equal here. Now we will write 1 by 6 as it is, and we will change this this division sign into multiply, and then this 3 will become 1 by 3. Okay, now multiply with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. So multiply numerator with the numerator, 1 times 1 1 right here, multiply denominator with the denominator, 6 times 3 is 18. So the answer is 1 divided by 18. Okay, now let's move to the next question part. Just wait, I'm going to write here question C now. Question C is just wait, question C is 1 by 4 multiply 5, sorry, divide by, sorry for that, divide by 5. We are doing division now. Okay, now we'll write equal, then 1 by 4 here, then we will change this division as multiplication, and this 5 will become 1 by 5, and multiply numerator with the numerator, 1 times 1 1, multiply denominator with the denominator, 5 times 4 will be sorry, just wait, I cannot erase this one. Okay, 1 times 1 is 1, 4 times 5 will be 20. So the answer will be 1 over 20. I hope that you understood this question. So okay guys, let's move to the question number 6 here now. You can see question number 7 here. Okay, in question number 7 he says Zara has 1 by 3 of a bottle of fruit juice. Okay, she has 1 by 3. She divides it equally between 2 glasses. Now look here, I'm going to write, these are the words I am going to write in the numbers. Listen to me again. Zara has 1 by 3. Look, Zara has 1 by 3. I wrote 1 by 3. Okay, she equally divides, she divides it equally. Divides, what is a sign of divide? I am going to write divide it equally between 2 glasses. Look here, between 2 glasses. What fraction of the bottle is in each glass? Okay, now we have to solve this one. So how we solve this one? What we have to do is put a multiplication, write 1 by 3 here like this, and then the sign of division will convert into multiplication, and then this 2 will become 1 by 2. Now multiply numerator with the numerator, 1 times 1 is 1, and denominator with the denominator, 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, so right here 6. So this one is answer. You can write 1 by 6 bottle, 1 by 6 bottle here. So the answer here you can also write here, and you can also write here. Okay, 1 by 6 bottle. So this one will be the answer. I hope that you understood all the questions, and you understood and you grab all the concepts. Okay, so if you still have any question, you can ask me anytime. Okay, so take care.